first thing I want to do is apply some support to the door since we'll be removing the hinges. The door has to be held on by something. So I have my jack here with a rubber pad. I don't want to press too hard on it. I just want to keep it there. That way the door doesn't fall off. Here are the hinges, top and bottom. I'm going to start by removing the top hinge and then we'll do the bottom one. You want to do them both at once because it only makes sense. You have to loosen both of them anyway, so if one's bad, just do them both. With a 13mm wrench, I'm going to go ahead and break free the two nuts that are holding this onto the door. Now, if you don't have a lot of dirt buildup over here, you want to definitely mark where the door hinge sits. That way when you put the new one on, you can put it in the same position. It's important so that your door lines up at the end. But I'm not going to worry about it because I can just tell by where the dirt sits. So take the two nuts off. Now I'm going to remove this bolt over here. And now we can get to this other one that's back there, which I know you can't see. It is kind of hard to get to. There's that bolt. And now we actually have to loosen up the lower hinge. That way we can pull the door away slightly and remove the top hinge. Then we'll worry about the bottom. The reason I want to leave it on one hinge at all times is because I don't want the door to swing backwards or forwards. And being on one hinge, it has 2 points where it's secured, so it won't swing. It'll move, but it won't swing back and forth. Make these flush with the end of the studs. That's going to give the most amount of wiggle room. Now you can pull the door away and release some of the pressure on your jack or whatever you're using to support. And that's going to give you plenty of room to remove this top door hinge. Clean up the surface a little bit. Now take your new one, slide it on. Let's bring the door up against the frame. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Make sure it's positioned properly, which it is. Okay, I'm going to go up a little more. Okay, that right there is good. I'm going to start with this rear bolt, which is the harder one to reach. Got it in. Thread this on a few threads. That way I know it's secured on there. Now let's put this front one in. Try and drive this in a few threads as well. Okay, try to position this hinge as close as it was before. Right about here is where it was for me. Okay, make sure they're both nice and tight. And as for the two nuts that mount the hinge to the door, I will put them on, but I won't tighten them yet because we need to do the same for the bottom hinge that we just did for the top hinge. So leave these two loose, flush with the two studs. Now you can go ahead and remove these. Then you can pull the door away as much as it'll go and actually jack it up now. And you jack it up to get it further away from the bottom. At this point though, we do need to fold the hinge in a closed position. Otherwise you can't get to the bolts here because this is in the way. So what you have to do is grab a pair of good sized pliers because this spring is going to be pretty stiff. Don't put your fingers in there, that's for sure. And there we go. Go ahead and bring this into the closed position. Now take your tool, break these free. There are two bolts just like on the top. I'm going to have to take this one out first. Take the hinge out, make sure the mounting area is clean. Take your new hinge and start it onto this inner bolt first. This one is easier to start this way as opposed to the top. And now it looks like we'll have to fold this one because it comes in the open position and you can't put this bolt in. Okay, let's bottom these out. I'm just going to line the hinge up with the marks that are on the frame. We can always adjust later. It's tight. Now we have to open the hinge. And now we put the door down into the hinge, and it should line up. And if it doesn't, you just lift it and drop it right in. Take the 2 mounting nuts, put those on, and then we'll bottom everything out. Make sure everything is nice and tight. You can lower the jack a little bit. This should get the bottom hinge seated nicely. Grab your tool and snug it up. Make sure the marks line up on the door. For me, they do. But again, you can always adjust later if it's not perfect. Okay, that's tight. Double check this one. Tight. Let's move to the top right here. Tighten these 2 nuts up. For this, I'm actually going to jack up the door. That should seat that hinge properly. Tight. All right, now let's double check that the door closes properly. And with your support taken off, close the door, and it closes perfectly fine.